Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Long Dark, to my As the Dead Sleep challenge. So it's a couple of hours into the morning. Feels like 56 degrees, and we have an 80-degree fire, so that's a minus 24 differential, which, you know, isn't exactly how you want that when you're about to go and try and make your way out of the front of here. Yeah, the weather doesn't look great. It says minus 9 in here, but that's... Let's see what it says when we're well and truly out of the way over here. See, minus 20. That's a bit more like I suspected. Now, I'm just going to double check things like here. I don't think we're going to strip that. I'm pretty sure I left a bunch of leather down in the Mountaineer's hut. Everything else was pretty good. I did leave the skins and stuff. I don't think I'm going to carry those. Now, let's just get back in front of here. Might be a few hours till we can really leave. We've got 10 pieces of coal. I'm pretty sure I left a bunch down in the Mountaineer's hut as well. So, we could easily sleep for another 2 hours. And that would be waiting for the weather to try and get better. So I think we'll try that. Add the time a little there. Got a few bottles of water there, so that's all good. So yeah, little nap for 2 hours, see if the day improves at all. Gonna try mountain goating down the front. Do you think the game heard me about trying to make the day better? Still at minus 24 difference. Okay. So that fire doesn't get any more than 80 degrees, which is good to know. Just in case I want to preserve my coal just a little bit. It has not gotten any warmer. Maybe it's a bit of a... No, see, it's right. It is minus 23, minus 24. Okay. Alright. I could be doing some more productive stuff, maybe. Like maybe reading about being better at cooking. Let's try that for an hour. See if that tricks the weather gods. Maybe. Maybe. It's really not getting warmer though. Or is it just clipped out maximum temp? Minus 12 now. So that's a bit like... Yeah, I don't think you can trust the math standing in here. So I think this might be our cue our cue to go. Which means we... How were you? Were you decent? You were 72%. We'll drink our cup of coffee as well. We're doubling up on the heat a little bit there, but that's no drama. Now, did we have... We've got plenty of good torches. Let's use that one. $33 kilos. Alright. My mouse is doing weird things again. Just stopping for no reason. I think it might be a mouse driver issue, but I gotta be careful of that. Alright. It went again. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, hopefully I remember to edit that bit out later. Now, I don't normally mountain goat off this thing, so I hope I'm going the right way. Is this the right way? Or is this a large... No, this is the wrong way. That's definitely the wrong way, and now I'm committed. I have gone off the wrong bit. Oh, it's gonna hurt. What did we do? We took a bunch of damage. Okay, so that's why I can't be trusted to do this. It's a good thing we picked up some stems, because that was a huge hit in one go. Wow. I think we're down to about 60% now.
That's a bit.
And we probably tore some of our clothes. Wow. Looking at... I think Turkey said about going over this part of the rock. Yep. Yikes. So there was a mistake number one. So we might use a stim up before too long, just to get ourselves back to a more reasonable condition. Here I was so proud of myself for not losing any condition for so long. Oh well. The good news is we're actually getting warm currently. Probably shouldn't have used our best torch. Oh well. We have so many of these reishi and things as well, but it's still quite hard to pass them up. So the expert mountain goaters among you were probably like, don't go that way. And then I did. And it all went bad. It could have gone a lot worse actually. I might have even missed that ledge I tried to land on. I wonder if I should have tried Kimiota's trick of launching yourself off. Now just because to try and add more insult to injury, I'm going to try and goat down this bit. I also never goat down. Now there is a wolf right there too. So before we get too far along, and while we're just a little bit warm, I'm actually going to use the bandage. Actually, I probably should have waited till the bottom, but yeah. And that's just so we got better hearing ability. Now, hopefully I don't twist my ankle on this one as well. Because then I'll have to waste 2 bandages in a very short amount of time. This is, again, probably pretty precarious. I've probably gone the wrong way. This is why I take ropes. So there's that wolf. Thought I heard the bear crows maybe for a minute as well. Might just be normal crows. No, it's bear crows. He could send that wolf coming towards us in a mad panic, which would not be what we want to happen today. Now, because I did lose that episode, you guys didn't see me reach the grave, so I'll have to do a little walk over to it just to show you where it is. Alright, Monsieur Wolf, where are you? There's one more out on the ice. Should be okay from here. So I think I had maybe the lantern in here and a cotton toque. So yeah, just up on this hill. It hasn't drawn in yet, but just up on this snowbank. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave anything behind. Yeah, just up there, straight ahead on that snowbank is where the cross is. So we went up there. Got that. Geez, the days do not last long when you wait till after lunch to do anything productive. So on the way in we got all the cattails up in that little alcove. We left a few over there, so we might have to visit that before we head out. Don't know if I checked the boat. I did not check the boat. And I think I got the cattails this side. Probably should have gone and done all the cattail collection over there before the bear arrived. No matter. Now, I dare say we're going to stay here tonight. Maybe gamble with some dodgy food. Nice warm fire. Ready to go for a good 10 hours if we need it. And see how we go from there. And do a whole bunch of inventory management. And figuring out like what we're taking. Look at all the stuff we left here. Look at it all. Coffee, some more dog food. I think that was probably dodgy. Yeah, rusty. And we left ourselves some stuff in here, namely like a heavy hammer, which probably really does need to come with us. Ooh, there's a wolf up the way. So we'll get a bunch of these things out of here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And we definitely don't want to forget. Alright, so we'll shut this door. Mainly for the audio. Let's consider what we're holding. Did not need to be bringing that. Alright, let's... such a shame we took that big chunk off. So did we tear any of our clothes horribly? Maybe took a chunk off the boots. Yeah, I think we tore some jeans maybe, because I seem to remember repairing some of those up. Or maybe that's as much as they got repaired. Probably tore our socks. Pretty sure I repaired those. Alright. Do I bother tearing down a couple of those? I mean, we could just get out of here, but we need to drop some weight. Probably makes sense being down in that bunker tonight instead of being here. So what can we drop? That sounds rather close. Got a heap of food. We can drop probably a litre of water. That gets us close. And drop 10 sticks. Yeah, this is looking worse. Can we get out of here at -3 without having a warming drink? Alright, so we're saying goodbye to the other potential cattails. All the fuel we got on us is enough. The food we got on us is enough. We did leave that other lantern behind, though. This is going to blizzard on us before we fully get out of here, though. Get some moose protection. Definitely got the loaded flare gun. Alright, I think this is going to turn into a blizzard any second. Just need to line ourselves up with the exit. It should be a fairly straight shot. Here it comes. So what are we? Just under 35. So yeah, there wasn't a moose on the way in and there wasn't a moose on the way out. Haven't seen a moose in this mode. So I'm going to have to watch back one of Turkey's videos, or even Loon's Loon, I think, ran off the front of that mountain, and just check which way you're actually meant to go. Because the way I went was not the way. Let's get in the wind shade here. We also left ourselves a bunch of stuff in the bunker. I think we left a pry bar, we left some saplings. Maybe I actually should have drunk some of that water before we dropped a liter. Alright. Alright, so the idea from here is to go probably to the barn, then the farmhouse. The barn is just for the stim, really, so it's a little bit of a trek. Barn, farmhouse, signal tower, then on to Mystery Lake. Alright, now it's getting cold. We do need to really get in to that bunker before we cop a beating. So not really much danger of moving any further today from here. Okay, so we left a heap of stuff on the ground here, which is like whetstones, our cured maple, and we got these, pick up the pry bar, and we'll leave the birch one more night. Now, let's just check. We actually only have 2 pieces of tinder. Break that down. Pretty sure we fully checked everything else here. Now, let's set ourselves a drink. We've got a heap of cambling we need to do. That'll drop some weight, that'll fill up on food. But yeah, we really need to do this. The bunker's a good spot, I think. In theory, we really should try and cook it because we get more calories off of it. Yeah, no chance of starting a fire in here. We should really go cook that stuff by that thing. Let's just do something productive for an hour. How are our clothes looking? If I was going to repair one thing. I mean, these are falling apart, but, you know. So I can get 0.1 of a degree out of there, but I think I can get... That's only 0.1, then you probably get to half a degree. Ah, this thing. 45 minutes, 2 cloth. Alright, so now we're warm from waiting around. And we gained an extra about a degree. So it's actually pretty good travel weather. But I did say we wanted to do some candling. Well, we could probably do that in draft dodges as well. Yeah. I'm thinking we're staying here. Let's just use the worst one up. What am I doing? Not yet. Probably, if we're warm, we probably just hold onto that cedar for the moment. It won't be as warm for longer with that torch off. we going to eat the rusty ones? Look, well, tell you what, we'll cook them anyway. Chuck a couple on the ground as well. Pretty sure these pinnacle peaches are good. Down to about 20%. But that might not be as true as I think it is.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
So that'll take 5 minutes. So it'll take 26. Will that be enough to fill us up? We're missing an opportunity to use some of these for warming at other times. What have we got then? 450, 600, 1200. So we like 1650. Yeah, that'll probably be enough for us to crank through the night. I don't know if it counts as cooking, putting it on the ground for the first time, or you actually have to cook it like right on the hot plate. Okay. So this is where we test our theories. Which ones are hot? Ah, just the open ones. Alright, I'll eat the worst one first. Yep.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Eat all the dodgy food.
What a way to die. I just want to die.
I'll quickly get some antibiotics in. And use that. And I'm actually going to use one of the stems. Now let me sleep while that's actually going on. We'll do the 8 and sleep for 2. Alright. The stim was just to recover a bit of the condition we'd lost. Still aren't over the food poisoning yet. Sleep for 2 more. Just check the water. Still food poisoning. 2 more. There we go. So I think we kind of did that the right way. We can actually sleep for a couple more hours and see if we can outlast this. Actually, I wanted to grab that torch. Tear it up. Now, so we're down a little bit in weight because we ate all that stuff. How are we off hunger-wise? There we go. I'll sleep for 2 more. All right. Let's read ourselves a little book for an hour. I'm gonna suspect that's still gonna be kind of crappy out there for a little while. But I don't know if we really need too many sewing kits, but I was trying to find that other. So I'm pretty sure we got a heap of. Oh, I need 2 sewing kits. Maybe 1 more. Alright. Now, we didn't grab the nearly full lantern, unfortunately. We left that behind. So, we are going to be running a little bit low on fuel. There's some heavy cans. Right. We'll poke our head out. The book will come with potential better fire lighting on the next attempt. Minus 12. Alright, time for some warming drinks. So I think what we're going to do is go plain. I just watched a video of turkeys where he pulled a pair of cargo pants, not cargo pants,
Come on, little fire.
combat
Come on.
pants out of the plane wreckage. And I'm like, well, I could do with myself another pair of pants. In fact, I think I've only just got the
Perfect.
1 pair of jeans, I'm not sure. No, that's not going to do it. Let's add that piece of cedar. And we're going to cook ourselves. Actually, I hate doing it through that menu. I really do. Like, this is by far the better menu. Cook up some coffee. I had a feeling we might have been a bit low on the water. So we've got a little bit of stuff to do for a while. We'll make ourselves 2 little half liters. While that is going, we're accumulating reishis faster than we are actually consuming them. So because of that, now I'm actually going to drop a couple more of these anyway, just in case you have to skedaddle out of here real quick. Quickly make another half liter. Drop both of those. So look what the day is doing. I think it's good enough to get through to the plane and at least into the cave behind it. Might even get to draft dodges if this doesn't go worse. Oh, now it gets cold again. What are you doing on Gotta be too windy for a torch for sure. Is this full blizzard again? Ah. Kind of made me waste my my warming up. I'll sit by the fire a bit longer. How long is left on that fire? Only 31 minutes. Make some more water. Maybe it'll get better again. I got sunny. It's sunny but windy. Come on. Looked like it was about to blizzard. How cold are you, wind, still? Still minus 20. It's a minus 19 degree wind. Which on this mode is not the best. That still looks really lousy. Yep. I don't want to waste lots of fuel just sitting here keeping this fire going. Right. That sounds like it's getting a bit calmer. No, now it's just a headwind this direction. And almost as cold. I don't think we can completely stay out of that wind for very long. Right, I'm going to take a gamble that that's dying off. Drink that one. Take that torch. Absolutely a headwind. Can't imagine there's anything particularly game-changing hiding in that hide. So I'm going to try and get into the wind shade of this hill. somehow. There's a chance of more undies at Spence. I'd have to convince the wolves that we're allowed to be there. Alright.
This stuff will come in handy.
Don't think a dress shirt is as good as... Can I get that one? Is there anything cool back here? Oh, let's get a... Worse one. Nothing you can interact with back here. Come on. Did I try that one yet?
This'll come in handy.
Don't think I really want that, but... There's a lot of these to check. And they're a bit of a time sink. Oh, it's painful walking through here too. Almost as painful as trying to get into them in the plane.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nope. Oh, don't fall off there. Yes, we'll be heavy for a little bit and bring that. Don't think there's anything useful there. So I'm going to guess that Turkey's random combat pants were a real fluke. And the chances of me getting anything useful here is going to be close to bupkis. Everybody was going to the same wedding. All bought their nice clothes. New light shell. I don't think that's actually going to be any better than what we've got. We'll bring with for the moment. Nope.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, now, what I really should do is just quickly check. I doubt this is going to be hot anymore. And I doubt that's going to be hot anymore because I wasted too much time.
I'll take it.
I'll throw most of these out in the cave. So, don't get distracted. That's probably our good item. Our one good item we'd get in here. The bear is on the other side of all this. Nothing cool to find. So I'm pretty sure it was like one of these that Turkey got the ghoul stuff out of.
This stuff will come in handy.
Not useful. Wool socks. It's probably as good as we're going to get. That and a toque, but we've already got 2 toques. So, nothing extra cool there for us. Now, where can we be out of the... Where's the wind blowing? It's omnidirectional. Oh, bugger it, we'll just light it. Didn't even pick up that many sticks, to be honest. Let's get out of that. Drop all those. Ourselves a spot of lunch. A kilo. Grand. You know what? Would have been better pulling off in 2 half-kilo chunks, and then it would cook in half the time. Well, it probably did actually. No, it gave me 900 grams and 5 grams, or something. Or 10 grams, something. 100 grams. Hey, math is my strong point today. No, let's... cook. Extra one of those. So while that's cooking, I'm going to race in here. Pretty sure the wolves are
I think I can use this.
getting around at good old Spencer's. Not Spencer's. Is that Spencer's? No. What am I calling it? Skeeters. Starts with S. Is a lure of an extra pair of underpants. That much. Or should we just move on? And we picked up a bunch of raggedy clothes we're never going to really use. So you are good wind protection. Like, you're even better wind than the Mackinaw, but you're never going to be as warm as that. Oh. Okay, so we do have a better one there. I think we got a bit of leather now. Just check our cloth supplies. 5 pieces of cloth. Yeah. See, the wind is what often gets me though, so is it really warmth or wind? It's almost an extra degree of wind protection. There's a decision. And here we go. On our way. At least to draft dodges. Hopefully to the barn. Onwards from there. We're still pretty overweight. Well, we will be, I mean, once we pick all this up. Even though we just dropped underwear, underpants, yes, no. You know what? I'm saying no.
Drop any of this gear.
Okay, so there should also be a little stash of cattails just in here. Wow, it's pretty miserly. Oh no, I'll take that back. And I'm taking the tinder as well because I seem to be running out all the time. We are making a lot of fires generally. So it is a bit of a straight shot here to the farm, but the barn has a stem. And I think I'd rather go from the farmhouse to the signal tower than from the barn to the signal tower. And that's pretty much our way out of here, so. So we're probably just going to duck into draft dodges. Hopefully have enough time to make a straight shot from there. No point going through the birch forest because birch isn't useful to us at all. Well, apart from fire lighting, that is. Alright, so let's have another one of our drinks for the warmth, for the calories. I'm leaving some tinder behind for a little bit. Feels like the draft dodger's weather is closing in, however. Oh, next fire we need to pull some more torches again. I mean, draft dodgers might have a little piece of food. That's about all it's going to have. But I think the weather's going to close in no matter whether we decide to stop in here or not. But if we get in here and it gets worse, we might be staying the night. I think it's decided we're going to be staying here. Once again, collecting these much faster than we can use them. This means we can start making constant supplies of hot teas, really. Probably could be doing the same thing with rose hips, but you gotta kind of get 3 times as many to make a tea out of. Soda. We still have one, maybe. Hang on, did I see a last minute sneaky thing? No, it was an optical illusion. Nothing there. Alright, so we are warm. It sounds terribly, terribly windy out there. What can we drop for weight? Well, we can eat some of those for starters. I was going to look at harvesting that up for extra cloth, but you know, for the same amount of time you'd get 2 off that. How much do we actually have on us? If you look in the right spot, 6 pieces. And we will be going to the farmhouse, so that can stay anyway. Are we off? There. Alright, we'll just see if it's still terrible. Probably need to Yeah. That's not good. We're probably just going to hang out here for a bit. It's definitely turned bad. A couple of hours left in the day. Maybe we'll tear up some of that cloth. Let's move spot in the room. Three fails. Oh, 2 fails, sorry. Thought we were tired enough to fail that twice. New socks. Whole half a degree. Whereas those, we can get... .2 extra. Maybe not yet. You can get .3 from repairing you. How many pieces of leather do we have? 3 pieces of leather. Hour and 30. Dare say we run out of light in that time. Don't need to eat that much, so we're probably not going to do any candling. Besides which, we want to cook all of these 4 anyway. So these 3 might be our next candling night. We should make so much opportunity to make warming drinks. We are really doing quite well. Ah, did we pick that up recently, or is that something we should have gambled with when we had our food poisoning? No matter. Alright, well, we've reached the end of an episode length anyway. So, once again, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next adventure.